Before we do get into the video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to AOA.com for sponsoring today's Rocket League video. This site provides flexibility and safety to every single order. If you want to buy and sell loads of different Rocket League items, they do some insane deals on there, and use code ZENIC at checkout to get yourself 3% off every single order. Do you guys want to be in with the chance of winning yourself this Dueling Dragons goal explosion? And if the answer is yes, make sure you are following these 3 simple steps. First of all, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with notifications on to not miss out on a future upload. Second of all, make sure you have dropped a like on today's video. And third of all, comment your details down below. But as well as that, tell me which platform you are on. And I wish every single one of you the best of luck. The winner will be announced at 90,000 subscribers. So as you guys can see on screen right now, today is the day I'm going to be showing you this little secret that I actually found of how you can buy and sell titanium white cars and make a hell of a lot of profit. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're having a fantastic day as always, and today I'm going to be showing you the very first episode of going from one single key all the way up to the titanium white Neuro-Agitator. As a lot of you guys know already, the Vindicator crate came out last week and it brought out the brand new black market gold explosion, which is called the Neuro-Agitator. And I actually found out the other day you can get this thing titanium white and it is worth so many keys. So I thought, why not, for all of you guys at home, make another brand new nothing something series. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you are clicking that subscribe button and turning on that post notification bell to not miss out on a future Rocket League upload with the best trading content on the whole of YouTube. And if you guys do want to see episode 2 out in just a couple days, make sure you are crushing 1,000 likes in the very first 24 hours of this video going live. And if you guys smash that goal, episode 2 will be out very soon. And let's get into the very first trade. I hope you guys do enjoy. Okay, so here we are on a fresh new account, ready to do this nothing something with one single key. So the first thing you might be asking is, what are you going to do with that one key? How are you going to start off your series and make yourself that little bit of profit? And what I can tell you is the best advice I can give to every single trader on the whole of the market, and it seems to work every single time. This took about half an hour to do, but obviously when I've got one key, there's not really much else I can do. So I listed up saying I have one key and I want any black market in the entire game. And most of the time, I'm not even joking, because it's settled down a little bit from the last series. You will find a lot of people selling their, solar flares and tunes, especially with key demand being very high right now, and you can actually snipe them for one key, which I do right here. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually glad that this nothing something is starting now, because a couple of weeks ago I was trying to do this even on my main account, and it was literally impossible because so many people were actually doing this post and asking to get a black market for one key, etc. So it's actually good now that key demand has gone up. Obviously, with the new crate being out, there's going to be a lot of people either opening crates or building up keys to buy certain items. So key demand right now is actually quite high. So if you're getting yourself a load of keys, you can make a ton of profit from this update. But we're just doing a casual trade right now. Normally, I would sell the solar flare for either a painted exotic or 2 keys, stuff like that. But I actually found a guy with a tune that wanted a solar flare 1-for-1, so I cannot complain with the tune being a little bit more expensive. So I'm presuming there's going to be a lot of new faces on the channel, because the episode 1 for every single nothing something always does incredibly well. And a little tip and trick, if you guys haven't been around on the channel, is that if you want to get yourself the most reliable prices and the most accurate prices on the whole of the market, make sure you are going to rlinsider.gg. If you just go onto Google, type in RL Insider, you will find yourself the most reliable prices. And occasionally they could be off, but there's literally no other one on the whole of Google, on the whole of the internet at least anyway, that is more accurate than RL Insider. So it says that tune is 2 to 3 keys, but realistically, with key demand being high right now, I might as well just settle for 2 keys. And you guys might start noticing as well that my voice actually goes towards the end of every single little clip and trade, and that's because I'm actually ill right now. I was so ill yesterday, but I've just been drinking a load of water, you know, having a bit of rest. So I would have uploaded yesterday to keep the daily uploads going, but I just can't. You know, my health's got to go somewhere in front of YouTube. Obviously, I try and pump out content every other day, but obviously I need a bit of me time. Like, I need to get myself sorted out. So that's why I didn't upload yesterday. But even so, it doesn't really matter, because I'm bringing out content for you guys every other day consistently. And yeah, this is a simple trade right here. Just do 1 key for 3 non-crate very rares, which is actually very good, because most of the time they sell about 2 to 3 keys. And even if I want to quick sell the non-crate Veros, I'm pretty sure, I'm confident anyway, that I can get myself 2 keys for the 3 of them. So that doesn't really matter. That's going to be an easy key profit regardless. And what you're seeing on screen right now, with the other key, I thought, why not invest once again, put up the post, see if I can get lucky by saying I want any black market with the 1 key. And would you believe it, we find another guy with a tune. As you can see right there in the bottom right, I had a lot of discussion. This guy wanted ads or either 2 keys, but I just was not budging. You don't want to go over 1 key, because then you are minimizing your profit, should I say. So yeah, Ideally, try and pay 1 key for a toon or a solar flare. If it's a singularity, maybe up it a little bit. So now, in this position, I don't actually have any keys, and this really stresses me out as well, because when I'm looking through and scrolling through the trade list, I see a load of people with really cheap deals and they want keys. Just because key demand right now is ridiculous. So if you do have keys, it's a great opportunity to make yourself a load of profit because of high demand with the new crate being out. However, I just thought once again I need to grab myself some keys to make more profit. Just buy and sell items. That's the easiest way for me to actually build up my inventory. So I found a guy that wanted to buy my toon. Simple trade right here. He just wanted to pay 2 keys anyway. I wasn't even going to ask for ads just because it barely sells over 2. So cannot complain about that trade. So here we are, trade number 7. And we're about to find the biggest gem that I didn't even realize I could actually do. And I haven't done this even on my main account in the 2 years that these items have actually been available. And that is going to be from the titanium white cars that you can actually make a load of profit from. So I didn't even realize there's a lot of people right now wanting about 2 keys for their white twinsers, white Jaegers, white endos, and you can literally capitalize on that and make yourself a load of profit, because on the spreadsheet it says 5 to 6, I'm pretty sure, for the endo. However, they realistically sell for about 4 keys, and this guy wanted 2 and ads. And I could not complain about this because you're about to see how much I actually sell it for. Okay, so realistically at this point I want to either get myself like a black market, like a Spectre maybe, or a Hex, or a Lab, or a Bio, something like that sort of range, about 4 keys. Maybe try and get myself either pure keys or something. Little did I know that the white endo actually is an absolute gem. And I thought this as well because when the black endo became extinct, the black endo was worth like 40 keys. There was people paying like white Dracos for it. So I knew that the white endo would have a little bit of hype as well. And I actually found a guy that was a spreadsheet warrior that actually wanted to buy it. And he said, can you add a little bit for the Stormwatch? I said no. Probably would have added if he said, okay, NTY, but he actually ticked up and we got ourselves the very first Stormwatch of the whole series. And it honestly actually shocks me how hard it was trying to sell this Stormwatch, and I'm not even joking. When I say this, key demand is ridiculous. I haven't seen key demand this high in 2019 throughout. I'm not even joking. Obviously, because the hype of the last crate, there's a lot of people either opening it or just making a load of profit buying and selling it. I don't know what's going on, but key demand right now is ridiculous. And I see people literally listing Stormwatch wanting 4 keys, which is like, I've never seen Stormwatch that low in my life. I was like, okay, what is actually going on? So I thought realistically, if I'm going to make myself even more profit, I just need to get myself pure keys. So I came across a guy that was paying 5, and obviously I cannot turn that down. I just need to get it gone. Okay, so next little tip for you guys that actually have a load of keys on you is to buy yourself imports at a 1:5 ratio. So if you have 1 key, find a guy with 5 imports selling them. Make sure you do cop that. And for this series, realistically, it's going to be for like adding things. So if someone says, if you add a little bit, I'll do it, I might as well just do that because it's a 1/5 of a key realistically. And honestly, the amount of times where I've missed out on trades when people say add a little bit and I actually can't because I don't have the items, it sucks. It really does, because you can make a load of profit if you do that way. And even if you want to just get rid of them, most of the time you'll find people that will do 1 key for 4. So even so, not even a bad trade whatsoever. Getting myself a load of imports. Alright, and I can already see the comments coming through. Okay, you are just completely contradicting yourself. Why are you buying the Stormwatch when you're trashing it? And I just thought, you know what, I might as well gamble again, because at this point it took me about 3 hours to find a trade with the keys. All I was getting offered was just a load of trash like Taurus, wet paints, and they were wanting like 3 key per and 4 key per. I was like, okay, so if we're going to make any progress, we actually do need to buy something for the video. So why not once again risk it a little bit of the Stormwatch? I mean, it's worth about 6 keys on the spreadsheet. However, realistically, even if I get myself 5, that's an easy key profit. You guys need to realize that it's going to be easy profit nevertheless. So I don't mind doing this trade. Okay, and a little gap in the market that I've realized that hasn't really been dropping in price too much with the massive key demand coming recently. It's going to be painted octanes, and it's really surprised me because obviously octanes have been in the game for so long. They might have gone up and down a little bit, but they've sort of stayed a little bit stable. Like black markets, for example, like I said about the Stormwatch. Then you got stuff like Heat only selling for 13 keys. You got Chameleon selling for like 14, Dissolver for like 26, 27. So it's all over the place at the moment, realistically, except from octanes. So we're going to see next episode if we can make profit from this Saffron octane right now. Obviously, getting rid of the Stormwatch and 2 non-crate Verais as well is actually a very good trade for me. So that is going to be the final trade of today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed that. And if you have, make sure you are clicking that subscribe button and turning on that bell to not miss out on the best Rocket League trading content on the whole of YouTube. And if this video has helped you out as well with trades and you want to see more of it, make sure you are crushing that like button. Let's go for 1,000 likes in the very first 24 hours, and that'll be absolutely nuts. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.